those smelt, what are we fishing them with?
When we're generally fishing smelt, it's waxies on your panfish jigs, just like your herring. What I find with the smelt is they like an aggressive jig. It gets their attention, they follow it on, they chase it, and they really like going, oh, you're getting one. Or are you moving your sled?
I don't know, I saw it go down.
Yeah, I did too. I don't know if you rocked your sled forward or not. That's about the bite you get with a smelt.
But how do you fish that really light jig with this current though?
Well, there's a couple ways to do it. A lot of times we'll fish chain drops, like your knackers, your halies, things like that.
Yeah.
They have some weight to it with a real small bait hanging off of it. So you got the weight to take you down there. Some guys will fish split shot on them. I don't like doing that at all.
Oh, that's what, is that John?
Yeah.
That's what John said too.
Yeah, that's one way of doing it. For some reason, the way I fish it, it always gets tangled up. I end up tangling myself. The other way is to fish a stinger hook. Off of like a jigging spoon, drop your small hook off the back of it. Again, it's basically the same style as your chain drops. Just something little down there as an enticer.
But it really does swimming off to the side though.
Yep, and you'll see it change, and that current will sweep you right back the other direction. And there's days out here that I haven't got anything proved by it, but they'll feed on certain currents.
Oh, I believe it. I absolutely
coming this way, and you see fish, they won't bite. The current switches when they bite.
Yep. No, I've seen it up at the tip of Door County fishing Washington Island for the salmon. And it's the same thing there. I don't
have anything to stand by it other than just seeing it happen.
See, there's a whole bunch coming through again.
You had to lift that feed up about 10 feet. The fish followed it up, followed it up. Here it comes. Oh, a trophy!
Holy cow.
Look at that. Trophy.
Dipping on a Saint net or dip net, we have to bite the dang head off it. Unbelievable.
Well, some days are slow, but there's actually guys who come out here and target these things when they're biting.
I believe it.
And they'll fill up a half a 5-gallon pail with these and have a smelt fry. But I think what we're going to do is put him in the pail and use him as bait for tomorrow.
I can dig that.
The smelt.
The mighty smelt.
Is it brown? No. What do you got in there, Stone? Brown.
Nice brown. All right. That's what we're here for.
There we go.
Way to go.
Outstanding.
Pretty fish.
Hop in here. You just got a lot of action down there.
Just lately?
Yeah.
The rattle flyer spoon
just really picked up.
Is it really?
Yeah.
What were
Did
you
he
doing,
hammer
Stoney?
it? Or
Yeah.
did he just...
Well, I had to work them all. He came up. Once he committed, he was coming up all the way.
So how far off the bottom did you bring him?
Right off the bottom.
How far up did you come?
Probably brought him up about 4 feet.
Fancy jig. Well, no, what is that?
Gold buckshot.
It's a Lindy flyer.
Flyer.
Yeah.
Lindy flyer rod.
That's perfect eating fish.
Right there.
It's a nice looking brown.
Yeah.
Now if we can
It's
get
fatty.
about 6 or 8
But
more of
there's a
them.
few smelt in there, huh?
Let's get some bigger ones. Let's go.
There's,
with me.
I let one go that was 10 pounds on Wednesday.
That's the whole plan here.
Cool.
All
So
right.
you just saw them come through and work them up?
Yeah. Well, I started getting a little bit more aggressive action down there.
How far you popping it a lot?
Well, that's what him and I were just saying, and I just started pounding the bottom, and then all of a sudden he took off after it.
Okay.
But like you said, he said just bring him all the way up, and all of a sudden he goes, oh yeah, you're catching him, and then it was boom, and he hammered it.
Watch him coming up the flasher?
Oh yeah, all the way.
All right. I'm out of here. I'm back to my tent.
Let's get some fish. Might actually be a keeper.
Nice.
Maybe.
How big do they have to be?
15.
Ooh, that's gonna be awful close.
Very close.
Go get your tip hook.
Smacked it like a freight train.
Pretty
For a little fish.
Nice fish. A splake or a lake?
That's a splake.
Splake.
Flaker.
Oh.
That would be a perfect
Never mind,
eater.
Ben.
14 inches.
Oh,
Short.
Step on it.
yeah.
Squeeze it out.
Yeah.
The DNR has genetically modified these flakes so they get to 14.5 inches and they don't grow any longer. They hold on.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to write a letter.
You want some of this? How about this? What about this? How about this? If a relaxing vacation is on your mind, give Apple Vacations a call. On the Water Adventures visited the Melia Azul Resort Ixtapa this spring, and to put it mildly, it was fantastic. Whether the beach is your thing, fishing on the Pacific Ocean, or just taking the kids to a safe and enjoyable destination, the Melia Azul Resort Ixtapa is a great place in a tropical setting to visit. Log on to applevacations.com or call your local travel agent and book your dream Apple vacation today. Apple Vacations is the official travel provider for On the Water Adventures.
The hook set tip-up is extremely easy to set up. We push down and turn to engage it in any of those 3 notches, set the flag under the T-bar. Now when that fish bites, the spring decompresses and sets the hook firmly into the mouth of the fish.
The hook set tip-up has the highest hookup percentage. How often does your tip-up hook up?
Hook set tip-ups are available at hooksettip-up.com, Gander Mountain, Shields All Sport, Sportsman's Warehouse, and select Mills Fleet Farm, Wisconsin stores.
Out here, a man's gear better stand up. This Reynolds fella, good example of that. Divides his time hunting, roping, and makes his living fishing. Always after the big ones, crappie, bass, or redfish. He's partial to vicious fishing lines. Cast easy, resist abrasion, sensitive to the slightest strikes. Time to get vicious. Reckon?
I'm gonna need a bigger net.